Okay, how's everybody doing today? I wanted to do a quick video on using naked apartments, really optimizing how a naked apartments listing appears to somebody who's looking for an apartment on that website. This video, when it's done being recorded, is going to exist on this YouTube page. You can see on your screen. You can just go to YouTube and type in KWNYC Coaching and then subscribe to our channel because we have a number of videos here, as you can see. Also, we have a really good tutorial for using LeaseUp, or rather using Naked Apartments on LeaseUp. If you go to LeaseUp and you go to the web documents, which if you're logged in, you'll just see there's an opportunity. You click Web Docs there, and then let me just do that, Web Docs, and we have our rental department manual here. And the video that you want, or the PowerPoint that you want to look at here is Naked Apartments. So it's underneath the marketing tab. And we also have another video or another PowerPoint, or at least a one pager on using some of the other platforms. So you should really take a look at this. But anyway, what I'm going to present in this video will be supported both with the video, so you can always refer back to that. And then if you want a little bit more detail, you can go to LeaseUp Web Docs and then go under the rental department manual. And there you'll see that there's a Naked Apartments tutorial. So here I am in Naked Apartments, and what we're talking about is managing listings. So you have options, right? If you're going to use Naked Apartments, you can syndicate listings from LeaseUp or RealTMX, and you can also choose to just add the listings directly onto Naked Apartments. So when it comes to I guess the amount of effort involved, when you use LeaseUp, you create a listing, or you don't create a listing, you syndicate a listing. So you're borrowing the content in a lot of cases, or you're adding your own, and it's only good for one shot, and then you have to do it again because once the apartment's rented, it's gone. With Naked Apartments, if you choose to syndicate directly on, or not syndicate rather, but post directly on the site, you get a lot more traction with the listing. So if I did that, it's just simply going to the managing listings and then adding a new listing. Look for apartments that are like alcove studios or convertible apartments, because a convertible two-bedroom apartment, for example, I would list like this. I'd call it a one-bedroom, extra room, and convertible. So now that apartment with that configuration, the way I've typed it in there, or the way I've just pressed buttons, will show up in both one bedroom and two bedroom searches. And you can imagine the um, the cost savings comparatively to the other apartments that are on the market. When it comes to the availability date, I'll always put either today's date or the date of the actual availability of the unit. Building type, as aggressively as you can here. Make sure you're most positively reflecting that the building that the apartment is in. For example, I never use walk up. I'll always refer to something else because I just think the idea of walking up, even if it's inherent in the listing, doesn't have to be highlighted. Um, Take care. Make sure you're looking at your concessions here. And then when it comes to pets, another thing that I'll do is that I'll always check approved pets only, because I can get into dialogue with more people if I do it that way, and I can always find them an apartment that will suit their needs. I also always choose to show the address of any listing that I'm marketing on Naked Apartments because it just avoids the awkward conversation. I think we're working in a market with more transparency. Obviously, that is debatable. Some of you won't agree with that, and that's fine. But this is one way to do that. In fact, if you're syndicating, I think it would be the only way to do it. Write your listing description and give it a web ID if you want to. Otherwise, save and activate, and that listing is live. And once it's done, you own it. You can recycle it as required. If it's an apartment that has multiple listings in it, you can move it to inactive, and then you can reactivate it very quickly by just coming in and either copying the listing and making some small changes, or just coming here, maybe changing the price and save and activate. So that's one way to optimize some listings posting directly onto Naked Apartments. We will create more Naked Apartments video content for you. So just subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you have any suggestions or if you'd want to participate, please do let us know. Happy renting.